interesting. Just reading, I've read a lot, I've listened to a lot of podcasts and that kind of stuff, is like your best prevention to any of this, not necessarily prevention, but the best survival technique to any of this is being healthy before it even hits. Right. And so like,
not helpful, Trev, not helpful.
No, right. It's not helpful, but we, as humans, we have a hard time thinking long-term. Right. And so like, kind of like the zombie apocalypse, right? Like if I'm weak and weenie when the zombies attack, like I'm going to get eaten and I'm going to become a zombie.
Okay.
But
we're going to differ. We're going to pause this thing. What is with the zombies right now?
It's just we gotta give visuals, right? We gotta have people think. You gotta give a reason for your training. And so when I'm doing skater jumps, right? I'm just envisioning, I'm just bobbing and weaving from the zombies, and they can't touch me because I've been working on my lateral ability.
Can't touch this.
And then I've been working on my squat so I can like jump up on things and like jump up and drop kick zombies. And so, like I think we just gotta. The thing is, like, we have to think of long term, right? So the best survival technique for anything, maybe it's a virus, maybe it's a zombie apocalypse, maybe it's I don't know what else would it be?
Living a long life.
Like just taking care of yourself, being in the best shape possible, having the best health that you can have, and doing that on a regular basis.
We take our health for granted until we're sick.
True. 100%.
So
it's human.
Like,
it's everything.
When I got super sick in like December and like I had the flu, I got an ear infection, I had the flu again, like all I could think about was how bad I wanted to be healthy. Mm-hmm. And how I would never forget how important that is, because it was basically a whole month of like, I never want to feel like this again. And after that, I got really consistent with working out. I really dialed my nutrition back in. I stopped eating a bunch of sugar, and like here I am now, and I feel really good. And I think like there's something we can take from that. Like, are you binge eating on sugar? Are you living off of snacks and not eating any meals? Like, where can you dial it in to feel your best?
What's the proverb? Is it something like a man has 1,000 wishes, but when he's sick, he has but one, or something like that?
I don't know, but I feel like if that isn't a proverb, you just made it one.
No, it's something. It's something that is definitely not original. I was paraphrasing there. I think it's articulated more eloquently by probably some philosopher. Are you looking it up right now?
Of course I am.
What's the actual line?
I'm looking at Proverbs on health.
No, you got to just put up like 1,000 wishes type of thing. But so while you're doing that, I'll kind of talk to this like loss aversion, right? Is humans are much more sensitive to losing things than we are to gaining things. So we can gain health and it doesn't give us an equivalent high that losing our health would give us the equivalent low. Or so like I think that's why the idea of losing our health is so much more of an impact than like upping our health a little bit more. It's kind of like finding $100 versus losing $100. Losing $100 is extremely painful, but finding $100 is like joyous for a moment, and then you just continue to go about your day. Well, my guess is if someone lost $100, they would just brood on it for hours, maybe even days. Did you find it?
No. What was it again? Wish.
All right. We'll see if I can find this. And we'll maybe just like post it in the comments or something, or else we're just going to sit here looking at a screen, trying to figure things out.
Okay. I found it. A healthy person has 1,000 wishes. A sick person, only one.
There you go. So, yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, the best cure is prevention, right? So, how can we make sure that we're doing the things we need to do on a regular basis in order to be ready for the zombie apocalypse, right? Like if you're just like prepping for the zombie apocalypse, like you're going to be good. Like you're going to have it all figured out. Like
no, but like, so how about these like these people that prep for the apocalypse but aren't doing any fitness?
Doomsday people? Like, yeah.
They're going to be the zombies from World War Z. Like don't be thinking they're going to be the Walking Dead zombies. They are not.
No. These are going to be like highly trained, very efficient, mobile zombies, right? And so like we need to make sure that we have all of the abilities, sufficient power, sufficient strength, a good cardiovascular system. Um, and so like I think if you're dialing those things in on a regular basis, like, all right, we can team up against the zombies. Like I'm cool with that. Like I want the person next to me to have, been in the gym a few times. I don't want
I
I
mean,
don't want,
so
you know,
Zach and I always talk about this. Like, is your partner someone that you'd want to that would help you survive the zombie apocalypse, or are they not going to be?
absolutely.
I mean, like, that's real scary. If those zombies come, I want someone that's gonna like
Help out.
be my ride or die. You gotta
Right.
ride or die, right?
Yeah. Who is that Tupac?
Yeah.